Good morning, guys. So in this video we will be discussing how books can be a double-edged weapon. So there are two ways of using a book. One way is extracting the wisdom, the information from it and implementing them to your daily life. The other one is wasting your time with it. So how can you waste time by reading books? It's simple. You just open any book that you want. Just get a book. I have a piece of paper here. Just open the book and you start reading it. Line from line, page to page, chapter from chapter. And study says that we remember 5% of what we read. So this is wasting time, basically. How you can actually benefit from it is by... So if you need 3 conditions to be fullified in order to get the highest ROI from reading books. To maximize this return on investment, we need the following 3 conditions to be fullified. So first one is you need to be present, right? I say this all the time. You need to be in the present moment. You need to be mindful, right? So meditation, walking meditation, cleaning the house, that's a good practice for mindfulness, for example. So the second one is stopping after every paragraph and thinking for yourself, how can I implement this idea? So here's an example. The last chapter I read in the book of... So there's a book, the first book that I have. So the first book that I have ever read besides school was the Book of 5 Rings from Miyamoto Musashi. And around the second chapter he said, there is rhythm in everywhere and anything. There's rhythm in everything and everywhere. You know how they bounce off the ground, how they like move like this, like shuffle and shit. And so the final thing is that you need to take notes. Okay, so like in school, when the teacher says something, you write down in bullet points or somehow you just need to record it, right? So what I do is I have a Notion page, which is a really cool site where you can do a bunch of things. And one of these things is journaling about books, like a reading list, yeah. And I write down that hard times create strong men, for example. This is what I'm reading currently. And I write down that, okay, chapter 1, ground 0, and I just type in like, what have I read in the last 50 pages? I just start thinking like, it was like, hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times, blah blah blah. Okay, add on the sentence. Next point, you must work, you must have a career, you must make a living. And after that, you work on your purpose. Boom, 2 points. And you go like this, like you read any book. You need to extract the information that you need and find a way to implement this into your daily life. Okay? So these were the 3 steps on how you can take the most out of your books. So your homework will be to read 10 pages from any book. So I chose this book, Influencer by Whiter Smarts. And you read 10 pages of it and you write them and you implement these 3 steps, right? This is the homework for you today. See you next time.